Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed about the limiting reagent and its classification. Identification based on the number of moles it is present. Okay, so that limiting reagent is the one which holds the product of means which decides the how many product is found, how much. Okay, if it is 0.5 mole, of course the 0.5 mole of product is found like that. What is that? The reagent which completely consumes in the reaction. Okay, it consumes completely in the reaction and limits the product formed. Okay, how many products formed, that is depend upon the number of moles of the limiting reagent present. No matter only A is the limiting, for example H2 is there, NH3 is N2 plus H2 gives rise to NH3, formation of ammonia. I am not telling only N2 is the limiting reagent, only H2 is the limiting reagent. Among those two, which one is present in less amount? That is the limiting reagent. Okay. So next one is reactions in solutions. Reactions in solutions. So students, in the laboratory, we used to use so many solutions. NaOH is there, HCl is there, dilute NaOH, concentrated NaOH, dilute HNO3, concentrated HNO3. Okay, if both are HNO3, what is the difference between dilute and concentrated? Concentrated means water molecule means there is no solvent present in that. Okay, only the solute particle is present. Understand? So NaOH solution, it is a solid. If alone NaOH is there, then it is not a solution. If alone water is there, then it is not a solution. If NaOH is dissolved in water, then it is a solution. If NaOH concentration is more, understood? If NaOH concentration is more, then it is concentrated solution. If NaOH solution is less, then NaOH concentration is less, then it is a dilute solution. Means concentration and dilution is depends on volume of or amount of solute dissolved in solvent. Amount of solute dissolved in solvent. Understand? If solvent is more, for example, 1 liter is there. In 1 liter of water, 2 kg of sugar is dissolved. Assume. Similarly, in 1 liter of water, 20 gram of sugar is dissolved. So in this, with respect to this 1 liter, okay, this is 2 kg means the solute concentration is very high. Here 20 gram means solute concentration is very less. So this is dilute solution, this is concentrated solution. Always the molarity, the reaction in the solutions, that means how we represent the amount of a substance present in the solution. So before what I said is gram is there, amount of a substance is measured in mole. Correct? By comparing with gram, by comparing with the number of atoms, by comparing with volume. Okay? In solutions, both solvent is there, both solute is there. And we cannot distinguish them. Can you separate sugar and water in the sugar solution? In the sugar solution, we can't separate sugar alone, water alone. Understood? So in that type of solution, we have to extract, we came to know how many moles of sugar or any salt or any other element dissolved in the respective solvent. That is called the detection of or measurement of amount of a substance present in the solution is called as reaction in solution. Understand? How many moles of substance is dissolved, especially solute, dissolved in the solution. In that, 4 types are there. One is mass percent. Okay? So students, you know mass percent in the solution. The first one is the reaction in solution. How to find out the amount of substance present in the solution? Example is mass percent. Okay, that is first one. So it is, we can easily say if any solution is there consists of a component AB. AB is the solution. One is the solvent, another one is solute, you assume. Okay? AB is a solution of components A and B. In this, we are considering this as 100%. Okay? Then how many percent of A is there? How many percent of B is there? That is called mass percent. For example, NaOH. You did percentage composition, right? Mass percentage means same. So, this NaOH completely 100 you assume. 100%. So the mass of this is 40. In this, how much Na is there? So Na divided by 40. How much oxygen is there? Oxygen divided by 40. How much hydrogen is there? Hydrogen divided by 40. This is percentage composition. So if it is multiplied by 100, then it is mass percent. Per 100, how many percent is there? So it is the ratio of one component to the overall component. The number of moles means it is the number of moles of one component to the number of moles of the solution. NaOH means completely number of moles of the solution. If only one NaOH is there, this is correct. Understand? If NaOH and water is there, like this, if 2 gram of salt, NaCl assume, is dissolved in 18 gram of water, then this is solute, this is solvent. Solute by solvent means, 2 gram divided by 20 is the percentage of solute. 18 gram divided by 20 is the percentage of solvent. In the solution I am telling, this is only in solids. This is in solution. Solution, both solute is there as well as solvent is there. Okay, so it is the ratio of one component to the number of moles in entire solution, both solute and solvent. Is it 18 plus 2? Correct? So gives into 100% gives the mass percent. If I did the problem, then you will understand, students. First I will write all the 4 formulas here. Later I will do problems. Okay? Very important. So what is this mass percent? Mass percent means it is the ratio of number of moles of solute to the total number of moles in solution. Any one definition. I am comparing here with respect to solid. You can write with respect to solvent also. Okay. So here students, mass percent is equal to, that is mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100%. Or you may take, instead of number of moles, you may take mass of solute also. Everything is same. Okay? This one is what? You take your mass only. Mass of solute to the total. Why I will say mass of solution. Okay? So this one is what? Mass percent. Second one, students, that is mole fraction. Second one is mole fraction. Means both are same. Here we are considering mass, here we are considering moles. Understand? Okay. So listen, I will take here. It is the ratio of number of moles of solute or solvent to the total number of moles in solution. So students, the mathematical expression I write here. Same I take, if A and B are the solvent and solute, combine together to form a solution. A and B are the solute and solvent mixed together to form a solution AB. So we want mole fraction. Mole fraction is represented by X. So mole fraction of A we want means number of moles of A. Moles is represented by N, you know that. Number of moles of A divided by total number of moles in solution. Correct? So if you want XB, number of moles of means mole fraction for B, then it is NB divided by Na plus Nb. This is mole fraction. Mole fraction is represented by X and number of moles is represented by N. Understand? Just formulas these. Because 1 marks tell us definition and the formula. Okay. So third one is molarity. Okay. So it is defined as the number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. Number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. So molarity is represented by capital M. Molarity is represented by capital M, that is number of moles of solute divided by volume of 1 liter solution you take. 1 liter solution, or you can take volume of solution in 1 liter. Okay, comparison. So students, that means if any grams are there, always it will be converted into gram. If any liter ml is there or dm cube is there, it is converted into liter. By comparison, you know, 1000 cm cube is equal to 1 liter. By comparison, you may interchange that. Always now solute must be in number of moles and the solvent must be in liter. So number of moles means in the last class I said given mass divided by molecular mass. Right? Given mass is, and right here, number of moles means given mass. I take given mass like W, molecular mass like M, divided by volume by liter. If any volume is there, that is, if it is divided by 1000, then it is converted into liter. Are you getting? Number of moles means given mass by molecular mass. 1 liter of a solution means given volume divided by 1000 to the liter. You know that. You know 1 liter is equal to 1000. Given liter is V. How many means? Given ml is V. We have to convert it into liter. V ml is there, assume. Okay, then this is V divided by 1000. What I wrote here. Given volume divided by 1000 gives the liter. So overall reaction or overall value, you will get molarity is equal to W into 1000 divided by M into V. This is the formula. So it is represented by capital M. So students, if you write molarity here, then you have to write capital M here. If already you mentioned capital M here, no need to mention unit here. Understand? If you won't write anything, if you write like molarity, like this, then you have to write capital M here. If already you represented M here, then no need to write the unit, remember that. Okay? So if you write like this, it will be like if any. For example, okay, Sandhya G is the initial. Sandhya, one girl is there, her initial is G. It is like G Sandhya G. It will be like that. If you write both the side units. Understood? So that is also very important. If you have M you represent, no need to mention. Value is enough. If you wrote molarity is here, then you have to mention the unit. Okay? So the last one, students, that is molarity. L-I-T-Y. So this is very important comparison between these two. Molarity and molality. L-I-T-Y. So here, same. The number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 kg of solvent. 1 kg of solvent. It is not compared with the solution. It is 1 kg of solvent. Understand? So this molarity is represented by small m. Okay? M is equal to number of moles divided by 1 kg of solvent. So if you want to compare, students, as I told you, number of moles means W by M. Correct? So take this W1 by M1 because here we are considering in kg. Means this is also taken in gram only. W1 by M1, W2 by 1000. Why? Because we are comparing with respect to what? 1000. If it is given in gram. Means 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Here W2 gram is there. How many kg? How many? W2 divided by 1000. Okay? The formula becomes M is equal to W1 into 1000 divided by W2 into M. So students, among these two, only the change in value is this this here volume is there, here W2 is there, gram. Okay? While doing the problems, you will came to understand. Okay? So this is about the 4 formulas which tells about the reaction in solutions. Mass percent, mole fraction, molarity, molarity. The most important is molarity and molality. Understand? Okay. So we'll next move to the problems. If you solve the problem, you will came to know. For each, I'll give one example. And remember, students, always the mole fraction XA plus XB is there, that is equal to 1. Mole fraction of all the compounds, sum of mole fraction of all the compounds is always equal to 1. Okay, no problem. First one, a solution is prepared by adding 2 grams of a substance, 2 grams of a substance A to 18 grams of a 18 gram of water. Calculate the mass percent. Calculate the mass percentage. Okay. Mass percent of the solution. So students, no doubt in this, they are directly asked mass percent means, first you write given. What they given here? So they given the solution is prepared by adding 2 grams of substance. The substance A they given. A is how many grams? 2 grams. To the water they said, that is component B you assume, that is water. How many grams? 18 grams. Okay? Total mass is equal to 18 plus 2. That is total mass of solution is equal to 18 plus 2. That is equal to 20 grams. Okay, students, this is enough. Next, what is the mass percent formula? Mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100%. Correct? So which one is present in less? That is a solute. Which one is present in more quantity? That is solute. Here 2 is there, 18 is there. Which one is the solute here? 2 grams of a substance is a solute. So mass of the solute is 2. Mass of the solution we calculated here, that is 20 into 100%. Okay, so students here, if you just relate this, you will get 10%. Understand? So 10% of solution it is. If 2 grams of any substance A is dissolved in 18 grams of water, that means it forms a 10% of the solution. As I told you, a 10% of glucose means 10% of the solution or a glucose dissolved in 100 grams of water. That is 10% solution. 100 marks is there. 50% means you will calculate 50, like 100 marks is there. In that 50% means the marks obtained must be 50. 10% means marks obtained must be 10. Similarly, here also, if you compare this with 100, you will get the 10%. Understood? So listen here. Here 2 is there, 20 is there. 20 grams we given. We have to compare it with what? 100 grams. 20, how many times we have to multiply to get 100? 5 times. This is also 5 means, of course, this is also 5. If this become 100, then this become 10. Understood? Are you getting my point? If it is multiplied by 5, then only it is 100%. Always, if you, anything you got in solution here, if it is 40, 50, 30, anything, so try to make it to 100 either by multiplying or by addition, anything. Understand? So same term is multiply or divided by this. For example, 2 divided by 200 is there. 2 divided by 200. If you calculate with 100, you will get 1. So instead of that, here 200 is there. If it is converted to 100 means what we have to do? 200 is there. That is converted to 100. What we have to do? 200 is there. When it become 100? 200 ನ 100 ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Either you will minus 100 or this must be divided by 2. If it is divided by 2, that is become 100. That this is also divided by 2 means 1. Means I am telling you in for theory purpose, this elaborated explanation is compulsory. For NEET, it is not required. They won't decide your answer whether you are doing this type of problem or this type of tricks. Understand? So always remember, what is this? Mass percent. Mass is compared to 100. Which mass? This mass of the solution. Listen, if the mass of the solution is instead of here, if the mass of solution is given is 50 grams, if the mass of the solution is 50 grams, then what will be the mass percent of the solute? Here 2 grams of a substance dissolved in, assume not 80, this is 48 grams of water. Okay, so overall mass percent is how much? 50. Okay, you may calculate like this: 2 divided by 50 into 100. That becomes how much? 4. If you calculate like that, that will become 4. By comparing these two, and then if this should be converted to 100 means it is multiplied by 2. Then this is also multiplied by 2. Then you will get 4. Are you getting or not? Okay. So this is mass percent. You may calculate. I'll give another one example. You do it yourself. This one you take 6. 16 grams you take. And this one is 640 grams of water. Or instead of 640, you take 400 grams of water. Okay? 16 grams of a substance A to 400 grams of water. You do it yourself. The answer must be equal to 4. That's what I said. 400 means that must be divided by 4. 16 also divided by 4. You'll get the answer 4. That is the easy trick. Okay. Next problem you take. Calculate the molarity of NaOH in the solution prepared by dissolving its 4 grams 4 gram in enough water to form 250 ml of the solution. This is the question. Okay, so calculate the molarity they are asking. Okay, molarity of NaOH in the solution prepared by dissolving 4 gram in enough water. Here water is a solvent given in ml and NaOH is a solute given in gram. So first write given data. Given mass of NaOH, that is W, is equal to how much? 4 gram. Okay, next, given volume V is equal to 250 ml. Next, mass of NaOH, you may easily calculate mass of NaOH. Na plus O plus H, that is 40 gram. 23 plus 16 plus 1. Okay? Mass of NaOH. Individually you have to calculate. They won't give. This simply give NaOH means the calculation of molecular formula you have to do by yourself. They won't give. Next, volume they given 50 ml. It is not in liter. You have to convert it into liter. Understand? So W, this one is mass of NaOH means that is M, 40 gram. This is V, and 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. So students, you may separately calculate this, convert this into mole, convert this into liter. Either I gave another one formula, W into 1000 divided by M into V. You may use that formula. Okay, I will do both the formulas here. Listen. So first one I will take molarity is equal to W into 1000 divided by M into V. Correct? So W is how much? 4 gram into 1000 ml divided by 40 into 250. Correct? So this is 251 254 This is 4 1s 4 10s 4 by 10 means that is 0.4. Or if you don't write like this, molarity is equal to 0.4 mole. Okay, you completely take here molarity. Okay, this is one way by substituting directly to the formula. Another one is this one. Molarity is equal to number of moles of solute. This is so this become this volume in liter is equal to 250 divided by 1000. This one is force. Okay, so that is number of moles of solute divided by this gives how much? I made it correct here. So 0.11. One divided by 4 is 1 divided by 4 means 0.25. Understand? So if you just divide students, you will get 4. 0.1 divided by 0.25 is you will get 0.4. What we got here? Understood? This is another way. Individually you have to calculate number of moles. Individually you have to calculate this. Either if you are confused in this 0.25, we just take 1 divided by 4. If it is close to numerator, this is 4 into 0.1, that is 0.4. Okay, this is the formula. This is the simple calculation, direct calculation. By calculating individually number of moles, volume of a solution, directly apply to the formula. This definition, not formula. So this is formula. Which one is easy? You follow that. Okay. Sometimes they may directly give 2 moles. In that time, you directly take this formula. Sometimes they give grams, like this 4 gram of NaOH. Okay, instead of that, students, if they give 0.1 mole of NaOH, then you no need to calculate this. They directly give mole also. Directly, they already give moles. So you have to substitute to this and you have to calculate. 0.1 divided by volume divided by the respective. Understand? Remember always the masses are converted to moles and the volume is converted to liter. That is the standard value. Moles by liter. So unit of molarity also you remember. Molarity is there. This is what? Moles, mole per liter is the unit of molarity. Remember, very important, mole per liter you may write like this or this. Why? Because this is represented by mole, this is divided by liter, that is mole per liter. Understand? Okay. So this is about molarity. Last problem. The density of 3 molar solution of NaCl is 1.25 gram per ml. Calculate molarity of solution. Calculate molarity of solution. So students, here 2-3 steps are there and this problem is very important for 3 marks because 2-3 conversions are there. Listen, the density of 3 molar solution of NaCl they given. Understood? 3 molar NaCl solution. They won't give any mass. They won't give how much solvent is there. They directly give density. Okay? Okay. So now, I'll take here density is equal to the given 1.25 gram per ml and the given NaCl. NaCl is molecular mass of NaCl. How much? Na is 23, this one is 35.5. This one is 23, this one is 35.5. You will get 58.5 ml. So, gram. Okay? Remember students, 3 molar solution of NaCl means 3 moles of NaCl is dissolved in how much? So listen, initially see 0.1 mole is dissolved in 1 liter means we will get 0.1 molar solution. So here they given 3 molar means 3 moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter. 1 mole is equal to 58.5. So 3 mole is equal to how much? 3 moles of NaCl is equal to 3 into 58.5. Understood? Conversion I am telling. 1 mole of NaCl is equal to 58.5. In the problem they give 3 mole. Then how many grams? 3 into 58.5. Just multiply and get, what is it, 51? 175.5. Okay, this is what the NaOH present in the solution. Understand? So 175.5 gram of solute, that is NaCl, is dissolved in the solution. Okay, next. So the density given students, density is mass by volume. Correct? Mass by volume. So volume, the standard volume we have to take is how much? 1000. Correct? Density they given. So mass is equal to density into volume. Density is how much? 1.25. So this one is written gram per ml or kg per liter. It is converted into what? Ml or liter or kg. So volume will get ml is there means that is 1000. If it is liter, then it is 1. Are you getting? Here we given gram per ml. ml for 1 liter, 1000 ml. So that is 1250 gram. Understand? How? Listen, the density means gram by ml into volume means ml. These get cancelled. We got only gram. Density means gram by ml. We have here. Volume means ml. These two gets cancelled. Finally, we will get gram. Understood? Okay. So this is we converted. This is what mass of solution. Mass of solution means it consists of both solvent as well as solute. Okay. So I'll take here mass of solution is equal to mass of solvent plus mass of solute. Correct? Mass of solution is how much? 1250. Mass of solvent, we don't know, that is X. Mass of solute, here, 175.5. So students, if you subtract that, you will get approximately 1074.5 gram. This is what? Mass of solvent. Understood? That is mass of solvent. Next, once we got the mass of solvent and number of moles, apply the formula molarity. Molarity means number of moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kg. So students, here number of moles of solute is, how many moles they given? 3 molar. That means 3 moles. 3 divided by mass of solvent in kg, we got 1074.5 gram it is. So if you want to convert it into kg, that is multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 3. Because 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Here 1074.5 gram is there. How many kg? Okay, how many kg it is? 1074.5 divided by 1000. After 1, 2, 3 digit point means 1, 2, 3 digit point. Are just, okay, this is written as in kg means 1.0745. Understand? So obviously students, 3 divided by 1.0745 means this is approximately 2.89 like that. Okay, 2.75, 2.8, 2.9. Approximate one you are writing. Not exactly. Your calculator is there, you just use calculator. Okay, so this is what molarity represented by MOL, or you just simply mention M. So students here listen, number of moles means mole. This is kg means this mole per kg is the unit of molarity. Important for 1 marks. Unit of molarity, mole per liter, unit of molarity, mole per kg. Understand? Initially they given like this. As I told you, they won't ask directly. Here they given density instead of giving volume of the solute. Sorry, amount of the mass of the solvent. Correct? This is the way. And this problem is very important. Only this problem without changing any point value. Like 1.25 is there, it is going to ask like that problem. In the examination, same problem, same value, same pattern will be there if they ask. Understood? Nothing will change, not even a point value. As it is, they will ask. Okay, so keep on practice. If any doubt, just ask. Thank you. And this completes the chapter.